Hi there, welcome to Digital Access Pass. My name is Veena Prashant. Now, DApp is a membership and LMS plugin for WordPress. Today, what I want to do is take you behind the scenes and show you step by step how you can use DApp's built-in template to create your online courses. So there are several options in DApp. You can use WordPress for your lessons. You don't have to use DApp, which means you can create your lessons entirely in WordPress, use your page builder. You can still get DApp to deliver it as an online course. Right? So if you like creating content in WordPress using your page builder and you want a specific format, a specific layout for your lessons, you can do that. However, DApp also comes with a built-in course template and it looks really awesome. That's what I do. I use DApp's built-in template and I don't use WordPress for most of my courses. I used to use it before we added this awesome feature in DApp. So now I no longer use WordPress because I don't have to figure out a layout. DApp is doing all the work for me and it looks pretty amazing. If you have taken any of my courses or challenges, you would have seen how it looks, and all of it, I manage it using DApp. So today what I want to do is keep it simple. I'll just take you behind the scenes, show you how I create my courses, my challenges using DApp's built-in template and how you can do the same. I'll show you step by step how I do it, and then you can follow the same steps if you want to keep things simple and you want to just focus on your lesson content and not the layout, right? But you have options. If you want your courses to look a certain way and you want a specific layout, by all means, you can do that. You can create your content directly in WordPress and still get DApp to protect it and deliver it. But today I'm going to take you behind the scenes to show you step by step how you can use DApp's built-in template to create, to protect, to manage, to deliver your online courses. Let's take a look. So I'm going to start with a demo. I want to show you what it looks like in the front end, and then I'll take you to the back end to show you how I have set this up. Now, this is one of my challenges. I recently launched a 7-day newsletter challenge, and I'm actually using DApp's built-in template to do this, course template. All right, so you can see this is completely being managed by DApp. On the left side, I have this image and time spent on the challenge, again managed by DApp, and progress bar right here, resources, and course outline. You can see what's in this challenge, right? And you don't have to figure out any of this. You can turn on and off different sections. You can customize everything that you see here, all right? So this is where the lesson content goes. You can add whatever content you want using DApp's editor, right? You don't have to figure out a layout. All of this is managed by DApp, and I have created this entire thing using DApp's lesson builder, using DApp's editor. This is a task list. You can add whatever task list you want for each lesson, which could be different, obviously, right? So when they complete the lesson, they can check whatever they have completed. DApp will remember it. DApp will know which ones they have completed, what's still left. And they can click on Mark as complete to indicate they have completed it. Before that, I want to quickly show you this. There's a notes option. They can click on it to take notes. And this is at lesson level. They can take private notes, right? Your students, as they are taking each lesson, they can take notes if they want to, write down something about whatever it is they learned from the lesson or whatever questions they have, they can take notes. And here, this is a chat icon that you see here. I have enabled it for this course. What this will allow them to do is talk to you. They can send you whatever message they want, and you will see this in the backend chat interface, and you'll be able to immediately respond to them. And you can even send them an email if you want. There's so many options with this. This is an amazing feature. So let me go ahead and click on this Mark as complete to show you what happens next. All right, so I'm using gamification features. So I have gamified this course. This is completely managed by DApp using DApp's Game of Points plugin. Points, I'm giving points when they complete the lesson. See, it says you have earned a point. So really awesome experience, next lesson. All right, this is how they can continue. You can see everything else looks the same except the actual content. And this is what you want, right? You don't want every lesson to look different. You want all the lessons to look the same except the actual content that goes in the middle section. The left side is the exact same thing, right? You can see how much time they have spent, all the same things, how much progress they have made. All right, so I'm going to click on this button here to show you what happens next. Here, I'm using a different GIF image here, and this is fully personalized. See, it says see you tomorrow for day 3, right? Because I know they are on this day number 2, so I can show them customized messages, and I can personalize it using name. So it results in a really great student experience. So this is how it works. So now let me take you to the backend to show you step by step how I have created this challenge. This is the backend of DApp. You can go to products, click on courses. It will bring you to a page like this. Here you can edit your existing courses, or you can click on create a new course to add a new one. Give it a name, description, and it's going to take you to the course builder where you can create your course. Here I already have an existing course, and this is what I want to show you. I'm going to edit this and show you my settings. It will take me to the same course builder, right? So if you're creating a new course, or if you are editing an existing course, it's going to bring you here to the course builder. You can see really simple step-by-step. And the first step is to give your course a name, description, and course image. Upload an image for your online course. It's going to show up in the member dashboard where users will find all the courses and all that stuff, right? So be sure to upload an image for your course. And step number 2 is course structure. Here you can let DApp know, are you going to have modules and lessons or just lessons in your course? Now this is a challenge, but I am delivering it using DApp's course builder. I don't have any modules in this one, I just have lessons. So I have selected just lessons. But if you have chapters and you have lessons under each, you have modules and lessons under each, select the first option. That's the default option. If you want your users to be able to access the next lesson only after they complete the previous lesson and not just skip lessons, select the first option. Now course outline, this is a table of content for your course, and your students, your users, they will find a list of all the lessons you have in your course if you create it. You don't have to, but you can get DApp to create it for you. All you have to do is give it a name and you can click to create. All right. So there is one more option here, public content. If you want some of your lessons to be public, right? You want to give people a taste of what you have, right, in your course, and you want to make the first few lessons, maybe the first lesson or the first 3 lessons free. You can do that too. You can say, I want to make the first few lessons public. And you can also let DApp know what message should be displayed to people that have completed the free portion, right, of your course and now want to access the paid lessons. All right, so the next step is billing and access. So here you can set your course as a free course or a paid course. The only difference is if it's a free course, you need to create a sign-up form, a registration form to allow people to sign up for it. If it's a paid course, you need to create a payment button to allow people to buy it. Right, that's the main difference. Otherwise, everything else in terms of how to set up things here in DApp's course builder, it's exactly the same. No change, no difference. All right, so if you want to make it a paid course, you can say one-time fee or subscription. If you want to charge them, $30 a month or whatever, right, and make this a membership, you can do that. Now, what I recommend you do is make this a one-time product, right? This way, you can sell it for a one-time fee, but if you also have a membership that you offer from your membership site, say a monthly membership, annual membership, right? And you want to offer this online course as part of the membership, right? You want to give them access to this for free when they sign up for your membership. And in addition to that, you also want to sell it for a one-time fee. So in that case, set this up as a one-time fee, and DApp has a feature called product chaining, and you can access it from DApp product chaining page right here, and you can set up different rules here, and you can say when someone signs up for my annual membership, I want them to automatically receive access to all of these other products, right? So you can set up different rules here for product chaining. So that's what I recommend, right? Don't make this a membership. Make your course a one-time fee. This will give you options. You can sell it for a one-time fee and then create different membership product in DApp and then use the chaining feature to make it available to people that sign up for the membership. This way you can give them access not just to this one course, but also your other products, trainings, courses. All right. So here you can also decide, do you want to give them lifetime access or limited time access to your course? You can set this as forever access, or you can say fixed. And if it's fixed, you can say, I want to give them 21 days access, or I want to give them 14 days access. You can set that up here. So by making it fixed, what you can do is you can say, on your opt-in page, you can say opt-in and you will get 14 days free access to this course. However, after 14 days, you're going to lose access. So make sure to complete this course, right? Access the lessons, complete this course within the 14 days. So this adds a sense of urgency. All right, so this is the course template. Now, this is where you can decide if you want to use WordPress, if you want to use DApp's built-in lesson builder, or if you want to use DApp's built-in template. So you get DApp to still control the layout and all that, but you can use your page builder to edit your content. You don't have to use DApp's editor for lessons, but you can use your own page builder. So this is sort of in between these two options, right? In my case, I pretty much always use this middle option because it makes it so easy for me to create courses. So if you want to use WordPress, you can use this, but today I just want to show you how to use this option, all right? And if you want to use this, again, you can create your lessons in here, DApp lessons, right? It's going to be custom posts and you can edit your lessons using your own page builder, right? If you like Elementor or Divi or whatever you use, right? And DApp will control the layout. So you can use this if you want, but in my case, I just use this. And next, so this is the course template. This is not the lessons, right? Lessons you can add in the lesson builder, right? That comes next. First thing you have to decide is your course template, right? So this is how it's going to look by default. But everything that you see here is fully customizable. There's a customizer to your right. And you can see here, you can add an image if you want, and course timer if you want to display a timer to show people how much time they have spent or how much time they have left. You can even use a countdown timer, or you can show them how much total time they have spent. You can do that using course timer. You can add a timer right here. It's fully customizable. So that's one of the options. Now here, course progress bar, that will display a progress bar, that will display course outline, table of content. And you don't have to do anything with it. These shortcodes in the front end, when users see it, is going to show them the right thing, right? Let me show you this. All right, so this is the first lesson in my challenge, right? I'm using DApp's course builder for this. You can see here, timer. You can see here, this is the timer. So it shows up right here. So they can see how much time they have spent on this challenge. This is the progress bar. They can see how much progress they have made. And resources section, you can add this in your lesson builder, because resources, you'll probably have different resources for each one of your lessons. That's what I do. I have added this section in DApp's lesson builder. And this is the course outline. Again, this can be controlled by DApp. But if you want to change the colors and customize it, then you can click on this course customizer and you will see all the options here, right? You can upload a logo image here. You can link it to your site, and previous button color, next button color, course outline customizer, all the colors you can customize here for your course. So that's what I have done. You can see all these colors that you see here. You can customize it right here by clicking on course customizer, and this is in the course template. Now remember, whatever you do in the course template is going to be applied to all the lessons you have in that course, right? So just keep that in mind. If you make a change here, it's going to automatically show up in all the lessons you have in your course, right? So what I recommend is initially don't go crazy with customizations. Just use the default settings and create a couple of lessons and publish the course. See how it looks in the front end, right? And then you can decide what are the things you want to change and come back to the course customizer, change and customize whatever you want to customize. You'll see there is an option here where you can adjust the width, right? The sidebar width, which is this one, content width, which is the middle section. Tabs, if you want to show tabs on the top, you can do that. Sidebar, if you don't want a sidebar, you can hide it like this. See, there's no sidebar anymore. But if you want a sidebar, you can have it. No sidebar, by default, it's to the left. But if you want to shift the position and move to the right, you can do that too. All right. So all of this can be customized here. Now, there are a couple more things here. You can see user notes. If you want users to be able to take notes, right, for each lesson, you can enable this feature where a notes icon will show up towards the bottom of each lesson. They can click on it to take quick notes about the lesson. It's private. You cannot see it, but it's for them. And you can click to customize here. See, you can customize how you want the colors to be for the icon that shows up towards the bottom of the screen, what you want it to say and all that stuff right here. Now moving on to the next step, lesson builder. This is where the action happens. You can add your lessons here. Now, first thing you need to do is set a parent page. Here I already have a parent page. But what this will do is it will create a parent page in WordPress, and it will organize all of your lessons under that page. Just give it a name and DApp will create it and organize all your lessons. You can see here, you can see it in the URL, right? It's going to be all organized under that. Now, I have created, this is a 7-day challenge. So these are my lessons. And what you can do when you come here, right, for the first time, you can click on add a new lesson. It will take you to the lesson builder where you can create your lesson. When you click on it, see here, it says, give me a name for the lesson, give it a name, and it will take you to the lesson builder. I have already done it, right? And the other option is you can say add other content. Now this is if you want to just protect some content. For example, PDF, zip file, whatever it is that you want to protect. It's not really a lesson, but you want to just protect it and make it available only to people that have this course. Then use this option and enter the URL of the content you want to just protect. All right. So now I'm going to edit this first lesson and show you how I have set this up. I'm going to click on edit lesson. All right. So you can see here, this is DApp's lesson builder. If you create a new lesson, it's going to bring you here and you can add your lesson content here. And again, you don't have to figure out a format. All you have to do now is add your content here. And these are the elements, right? So DApp has its own editor. You can drag and drop whatever element you want, heading element, drag it, drop it here, wherever you want it to show up, and add your stuff here. And also, you can click on this global customizer and set your text element settings, right? If you want a specific font color, and you want to keep changing it every time you add an element, right? So you can set defaults for all of this. All right, so here you can see this is the content and everything you can drag and drop and add it. Now you can personalize it using name, right? And I'm using my video shortcode. You can use the video element if you have an embed code, like this is YouTube video, then click on this, add your embed code here, right here, right? Or you can change it, you can add embed code from Vimeo, Vistia, whatever you use. Here I'm using shortcode, right? So you can use the shortcode element. If your video player has a shortcode, comes with a shortcode, use the shortcode element and enter it here, right? That's what I have done. And when you click on any one of these elements, you can see, you can change the color and all that stuff right here, right? And you can also adjust the background color. You can adjust the padding. Click edit, add your content. This is just text element, right? So drag a text element here and add your text content here. I'm using the style list, all right? So you can add text and the style list element is this one. So let me drag this style list element and show you. This is how it looks. But if you want to change it to like a check mark or something, you can do that. So whatever content you want, you can add here. And another cool feature we have is this task list, right? If you want DApp to track all the things they have completed and whatever they have not completed yet, create a task list at the end of each lesson. And you can use the task list element to do this. And all of the colors that you see is fully customizable, right? You can change the color to whatever you want and enter whatever task you want them to complete, right? You can add as many tasks as you want for each lesson. And DApp will know which ones they have completed, which ones they have not, because in the front end, when they check the box to indicate they have completed it, DApp will remember it. That's it. Towards the bottom, DApp will show a mark as complete button. So your students can click on that to complete that lesson, and then they can go to the next lesson. All right. Pretty straightforward, right? And once you complete one lesson, right, what I recommend is see how it looks, right? Make it look exactly how you want it to look. Then, instead of creating another lesson from scratch by clicking on add a new lesson, just clone it. All right. So here, just clone this using this clone lesson feature and then update it, right? Let me show you the next one. That's what I did. I cloned the first one. I made it look exactly how I wanted it to look and I checked it out in the front end. Everything looked perfect. Let me show you. All right, so this is the lesson and you can see here, this is the lesson content. Looks pretty good, right? And these are the action items. And right now it's showing next lesson and not the mark as complete because I've already completed this. On the left side, you can see resources, progress bar, and all that stuff, right? So it looks good. And once you like it, then you can clone it and add the rest of the lessons, right? And give it a friendly name here. Whatever name you give here is going to appear in the course outline right here. And if you want to add a quiz, it integrates with Smart Quiz Builder. So you can add your quiz in SQB and it's going to show up here and you can add the quiz to your lesson. And another thing you can do is action-based release. You can say, I want this to be quiz-based, meaning they can only go to the next lesson if they complete the quiz on this lesson. And here you can also say, this is a blocking quiz, right? And they need to pass the quiz to get to the next lesson, or they need to complete the quiz to get to the next lesson. So you can add quizzes and you can create blocking quizzes and test them before they are allowed to go to the next lesson. You can also do time-based, where you can say, I want to set a time limit. They have to spend at least 30 minutes on this lesson before they can go to the next lesson, right? You can do that too. Pretty cool. And here you can also do drip release, right? So if it's a challenge, for example, and your challenge starts on a specific date, you can set the start date to that date, right? If it's starting, for example, on March 14th, set it to the start date, and date could be whatever you want. All right, so one more thing you can do here is tags. You can click on tags, and if you want to assign tags when they complete your lessons, you can do that. You can add a new tag by clicking on this, and you can make it, you can add it to the lesson. When they complete the lesson, DApp will assign them tag, and then you can do tag-based automations. You can say, when someone gets this tag, do this, right? Add them to my email platform or release this content. You can do all of that using tag automation if you want to. So it's a really powerful lesson builder. And you can do all this stuff even if you're using WordPress, right? It's not just limited to DApp's built-in template. You can do all of this even if you're using WordPress. So rules and settings, very important, because here's where you can let DApp know what should happen when someone logs in. Where do you want to send them? In my case, I always send them to the member dashboard. Doesn't matter what product, what courses, membership, whatever, right? Every time they log in, I always send them to the member dashboard where they will find all the products, all the courses, everything that I offer from my membership site. You can create a really nice looking member dashboard using DApp's member page builder. All right, so let me show you this. So this is the DApp dashboard. You can see all of these are in progress. And this is the one I have enrolled in but didn't start yet. So this is the one, right? Now, when they click on this access content button in your dashboard, where should they go, right? So What I do is I send them directly to the first lesson, right? So they can get started. So that's what I do for all my courses, and that's what you can do as well. You can see here, I have entered the URL of my first lesson. If you don't know what it is, go to Lesson Builder. Right here, this is the first lesson. Right click it, grab the link, and enter it right here. All right. And the sales page, where is your sales page for this course? Error page, if they don't have access, what is it that they should see? There are so many error page options. If you want to show them a course-specific error message, use product level error URL. Give it whatever name you want, and DApp will create a page by that name. See here, this is how it looks, and I have customized it. And so you can customize that page. So you have options there. I'm not going to go over this in detail here, but just select the default option initially if you're not sure, and just give it a name and click to create. DApp will create a page in WordPress by that name, and then try to access it and see what happens. Try to access it in a not logged in state and see, what you get, and then click to customize it and customize the different options that are here and how it looks. All right, that's how it works, and that's it. All right. So moving on to the gamification tab. Now, I'm not going to go over this in detail. This will only work if you use our gamification plugin, right? If you want to gamify your online course, there are so many options in DApp. And if you want to add a custom task towards the bottom of each lesson, right? Something like this. Watch this video. Join our Facebook group like this in this format. You can do that. For each lesson, you can add different things. And if you want to send an email when someone completes a specific lesson with a specific message for that lesson, you can do that lesson level email. You can also award points if they complete your lesson. You want to give them points and use a points-based reward system. You can do that, right? You can give them points. You can display a nice message here when they complete the lesson. You can also do animation. You can give them bonuses when they complete a lesson. And animation, there are so many options. You can select one of these built-in templates, or you can upload your own GIF image. You can let DApp know what message to show them when they complete the lesson, and it can be a customized, personalized message using name. And I use it, right? I use it, and it's so effective. Let me show you this. So this is the challenge, right? So this is a 7-day challenge. I have enabled gamification here. And so when users complete this lesson, right, they can check whatever items they have completed, and then they can click on the Mark as Complete button. Let me show you what happens. Right? So I'm using this GIF image, right? And this is all automated by DApp, and it's saying day 1 is complete, congrats, right? So that message can be customized in the back end, and you can also give them points, and it's going to show up in that nice pop-up. Next lesson here. This is lesson number 2, right? I'm going to click on Mark as Complete again to show you what happens. Right here, I'm using a different template here. So I just wanted to show you, right? It says see you tomorrow for day 3 because I know they are on day 2 right now, right? So I can add a specific message using this awesome gamification option. Just select a template, customize the color, add this message, and that's it. You can also give them course level points. You can award badges. There is a badge builder here. You can award certificates, which is what I have done. I have created my certificate. DApp has a really awesome certificate feature, fully customizable. Upload your own certificate image if you want, or use DApp's default. And this is going to show up on the last lesson. After they complete the last lesson, they can download it. Moving on to notifications, this is where you can send the welcome email. When they sign up for your course, whether they buy it, whether it's a free course or a paid course, they are going to get this welcome email. Now, this is the email in which you can send them their login details. This is a membership site, right? You're delivering your online course from your membership site. You need to let them know how they can log in, how they can access your course, because it's all protected by DApp, right? Only people that have signed up for the course or have purchased the course, they can access your lessons. And that's the whole point of a membership, right? It will allow you to protect your premium content. So send them the login details using these merge tags, and you can get all the merge tags from here, right? Everything that you can send them. Main thing is login, email, password. That's the main thing you need to send using these merge tags, and DApp will send them where they can log in from, what's their email, and what's their password directly in the email. Shortcodes here, you don't have to do anything because you're using DApp's built-in template. So as I mentioned, all the shortcodes are already there. The course outline, progress bar, Mark as Complete. It's already there for you in the lesson. So you don't have to do anything. And this is the difference if you're using WordPress versus DApp's built-in. If you're using WordPress for your content, you will have to grab it from here, copy it, and enter this in your WordPress lessons. All right, that's it. The course is ready. And a summary. Now, if it's a free course, you need to create a sign-up form. If it's a paid course, you need to create a payment button. We have a shopping cart plugin for DApp called a Smart Pay Cart. You can use it. It comes with a nice wizard, right? It's super simple, actually. Just follow the steps here. You can create a payment button to sell your course in a minute or two, right? It's super simple. But if it's a free course, you want a registration form, you can go to DApp's form builder right here to build out a form. Super simple also, you can just click on create a new form. There are just a few steps. Give it a name, select your course, and it will create the sign up form for you, and you can publish it on your opt-in page. Creating courses in Dapp is really, really easy, right? It doesn't get easier than this. You can create your course in no time. Once you have created one course and you know how to do it, rest of the courses, challenges, whatever it is that you want to launch, it's going to be so easy because you know the process, right? You know exactly what to do. You can even clone your course, right? Once you have created one, clone it and update it. Remove whatever you don't need. I hope this was helpful. My name is Veena Prashant. Thank you so much for watching. I'll be back soon with more. If you have not yet subscribed to my YouTube channel, be sure to do so. This way you'll be the first to know when I publish new videos like this. Thank you so much for watching. Bye for now.